Hello students, so we are going to start now. As we have completed our portion, we have done with our revisions. Now we will start with solving of question bank. Okay, as you all know that you have got a question bank from board, that is Maharashtra State Board. Let us solve that question bank starting with the small chapter first, then we will move to the major chapter. Let us start with chapter number 6. We will be solving the question bank in two parts. Let us first solve the objectives 1 marks question and 2 marks question. Then in my second video I will be solving 3 marks questions and 4 marks questions. I will give you the solution for 3 marks and 4 marks questions. Okay, let us start with the objectives first. See here, you have got MCQ where you will be getting the options. There will be 4 options, and remember student, you have to write the correct option with the correct alphabet. Means here, see, I will read the question for you. Water present in the form of hydrated oxides of silicon, aluminium is called dash. There are 4 options, that is hygroscopic water, gravitational water, C combined water, D capillary water. So when you are writing the answer, if you are not writing the question, that is okay for exams. There is no need to write the question, but when you are writing the answer, you have to write the correct answer with the correct alphabet mentioned. That means you have to write option, okay, answer 1, that is option C combined water. You have to write C combined water. That is considered the entire answer. Just only don't write combined water. You have to write C combined water. Okay, so that is considered in exams. Next question, most plants, cells and tissues constitutes dash percent of water. The answer for this question is 90 to 95%. A, 90 to 95%. Okay, next question. I will not be discussing more detail the options because we have already studied the chapter. We have done the revisions of this chapter. So now it should be by heart to you all. Okay, and next is third question, that is dash type of tissues are present in epiphytic roots. So answer for this is C, velamen tissue. Okay, velamen tissues are present in the epiphytic roots. Next question is, in the zone of absorption, epidermal cells form unicellular hair-like extensions called dash, that is root hairs. Okay, so the extensions are called as root hairs. Remember students, you need to first cover up all the small chapters and then you move to the major chapter. It is going to help you out to score good marks in the paper. Okay, next question is, outer layer of root hair is made up of dash. So outer layer is made up of pectin. Next is, inner layer of root hair is made up of dash. So inner layer of root hair is made up of cellulose. Next question, cell wall is dash. So cell wall is freely permeable. And the next question is immediately plasma membrane. So plasma membrane is selectively permeable. I have discussed with you all what do you mean by freely permeable, what do you mean by selectively permeable. So now we will just be doing the solving the paper. Okay, I will not do much of the discussions of each and every word. We will just go on solving the paper. Next question, root hair is dash extension of epiblema cell. Answer for this is cytoplasmic extension of epiblema cells. Next question, fine soil particles imbibe or absorb water and hold it. This is called as hygroscopic water. What does that mean? It is known as hygroscopic water. Okay. Next, moving on to the single sentence question, that is one sentence question, 1 mark question for each, one sentence. You will be having 4 such questions in your board paper. Okay, so 4 questions or 8 questions you will be having. of 1 mark. So let us see one by one. Why water act as thermal buffer? Why water is acting as a thermal buffer? So the answer for this is water has high specific heat, it has high heat of vaporization and high heat of fusion. Due to this, it acts as a thermal buffer. Just simply in simple terms, you have to write only this much answer. No need to write any extra thing, okay? Define root hair. Now wherever the definition part is coming in the paper, you have to exactly follow your textbook. For definition, students, don't see here and there. You have to just follow your textbook. Just read from the textbook. Whatever is there in your textbook, you have to write the same concept. Okay. So what are root hairs? Root hairs means the cytoplasmic extensions, prolongation of epiblema cell is called as root hair. Okay. What is root hair? The cytoplasmic extension of epiblema cell is called as root hair. Next question, what is meant by gravitational water? Now when you by heart this gravitational water, hygroscopic water, combined water and capillary water, that means the entire chapter is covered here and the structure of root hair. These are the two major questions that we have to study from this chapter. All the question 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 marks or 4 marks, everything will be covered up. Okay. So what is meant by gravitational water? The water which percolates deep in the soil due to the gravity is called gravitational water. Next, what is hygroscopic water? Fine soil particles imbibe, absorb water and hold it very tightly. This is called hygroscopic water. Okay. What is meant by combined water? Combined water means the water that is present in the form of hydrated oxides of silicon, aluminium, etc. is called combined water. Next is what is meant by capillary water. Now, some amount of water is held in pores present between the neighboring soil particles due to capillarity. This is called capillary water, which is available for absorption. Remember students, gravitational water, hygroscopic water, combined water is not available for absorption. Only and only capillary water is available for absorption. We have discussed this all things in our lectures with the help of diagram. I have shown you gravitational water, hygroscopic water, combined water. Okay. Next question is, what is the composition of outer layer of root hair? So outer layer of root hair is composed of pectin. Composition of inner layer. See, this question was there in an objectives also, MCQ also. It is there in one sentence also. So it is a very small chapter. All the question will be repeated in one or the other way. So study, give preference to small chapters first. Okay students. So next question, what is the composition of inner layer of root hair? Inner layer of root hair is made up of cellulose. Okay. From which type of cell root hair is originated? Root hair is originated from epiblema cells. Which type of tissue is present in epiphytic roots? Epiphytic roots have special tissue called filament tissue. Okay. You can see many questions are repeated. Next, moving on to the 2 marks questions. First question, why water is called elixir of life? Now here elixir means important. Okay, why water is very important for life? So water is having many properties. Because of all the properties of water, it is considered as elixir of life. First property, here the question can be write the properties of water. So same answer will come, properties of water, same answer you have to write. What is called, I think so, properties of water question is there in 3 marks here only. Okay, you can write same points, elixir of life and properties of life, properties of water. Okay, water is in liquid form at room temperature and is the best solvent for most of the solutes. First point. In pure form, it is inert inorganic compound with neutral pH. Due to this, water is the best transporting medium for dissolved minerals and food molecules. Next point, it is best aqueous medium for all biochemical reactions. Next, it is an essential raw material for photosynthesis. Next, we have discussed this, that it is acting as a thermal buffer. Then water molecules have good adhesive and cohesive forces of attraction. Next, due to high surface tension and high adhesive and cohesive force, it can easily rise in capillaries. So because of all these properties, important properties of water, water is called elixir of life. That means water is considered very important in life. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Again, students, what are the different types of water? The different types of water present in the soil can be classified into 4 categories, that is gravitational water, hygroscopic water, combined water, capillary water. We have already discussed all the definitions now here in one sentence, okay, in 1 mark question, definition part. So I will not repeat all the definitions, but you remember this. If this question is coming for 2 marks, then there is no need to write all the 4 types in detail. Just write that any of the 2 types. For 2 marks, you have to write any of the 2 types, that is gravitational water or and hygroscopic water. You can write any 2 easier concept that you feel like. You can write combined water, capillary water. You can write gravitational water, hygroscopic water, whatever you feel easier, whatever you remember during your exams. Just write any 2 points, any 2 types of water and define it. That's enough for 2 marks. Okay. So we will move to the next question. Draw a neat and labeled diagram of structure of root hair. Students, mark it very, very, very important. This question has been repeated. Okay. So for many times here in this question bank. So you need to practice this diagram thoroughly. Okay. And just label it. There is no need to do all such labeling, how many it is mentioned here. But you have to write at least by heart, remember at least 4 labelings. Okay, you have to do the 4 labelings, label the 4 parts of the root hairs. Okay, you can label cell wall, cell membrane, cytoplasm, vacuole, whatever you feel like easier one, you need to by heart that labeling. Okay, just remember this nucleolus. Okay, nucleus. See here, it is nucleus, vacuole, cell membrane, cell wall, cytoplasm. So students, practice this diagram very nicely for exams. You can consider this diagram as a very important for your exams. Next is the explanation of the structure of root hair. Now when we say root hair, in this chapter only 2 questions are expected, like definition of all the types of water, diagram of root hair and structure of root hair. So you need to study this very nicely. Okay. Structure of root hair. Root hair is a cytoplasmic extension of epiblema cells. Each root hair may be approximately 1 to 10 mm long and tube-like structure. It is colorless, unbranched, short-lived and very delicate part. Next, the root hair has a large central vacuole and that is surrounded by cytoplasm, plasma membrane and a cell wall, which is 2-layered. Outer layer is made up of pectin and inner layer is made up of cellulose. Cell wall of root hair is freely permeable, but plasma membrane is selectively permeable. All these points have been repeated in objectives, 1 sentence, and now the same points are repeated for 2 marks question. Okay, so students, by heart this answer very thoroughly. It is the most expected question for your paper. In which form of water is available to roots for absorption? I have discussed right now before some time that which kind of water is available for absorption. There is only one water that is available, one type of water that is available for absorption, and that is capillary water. Okay, we have seen the definition of it. Only and only capillary water is available for absorption. Next is the different properties of water. Same points that you have to write as elixir of life. Water is considered as elixir of life. You have to write here the properties of water. Because of the different properties that water is showing, it is known as elixir of life. It is very important for life. So same answer you have to write, properties of water. Okay, we have already discussed, so I will not discuss it in detail here. Okay students, so thank you for today. We will be continuing solving this question bank of chapter number 6. 3 marks questions and 4 marks questions are pending. We will be continuing in our next lecture. So thank you for today.